introduce our sisters from Ursula and our small sisters from Ursula to come first with me into our chapel. Please come. You are first. Call your children also. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. These days, for us here in Little Smile, Mahagedara is a very special time. Anyway, we have many special times. No? So yesterday we had the big girl party, and we also had these small sisters from Ursula and the big sisters from Ursula, children home in Badulla as our guests. For me, it's a big blessing to have them here and to talk with the sisters who are doing something very similar what we are doing here. No? We are caring for children who need care. And when I was today studying the word of the New Testament, of the day, you know what is written there? I told you, whenever you study this, it's somehow fitting. Today it's written, who loves his father and mother more than me has no value for me. And who loves his son and daughter more than me, not fitting for me. Not fitting for me. What does it mean? How Jesus can tell we should not love our mother and father? Huh? How he can tell we should not love our daughter and son? It's not fitting for Jesus. So what does he mean? What does he mean? What is the hidden meaning? There's always some meaning in behind, no? We have to look a little bit deeper. Have to sit down, have to think. It's not like reading a love story, no? Even it's a love story. No? A love story of Jesus to us. So, what do you think can be the meaning? Think a little bit, and during your thinking, we will get a help. It's always good to get a help for thinking. We will get a help from Puja, who will sing something. I think a Christian song in the chapel. Yeah? And when you are just closing your eyes, listen to the song and thinking about my question. Why Jesus can tell for us, you should not love father and mother more than me. What is the meaning? Okay, Puja, now it's yours. Okay. Can close the eyes or not, you can look in the light also, what you like, but you open your heart, okay? Sometimes more easy to open your heart if you close your eyes.
என் கூடவே இரும் ஓ இயேசுவே நீர் இல்லாமல் நான் வாழ முடியாது என் பக்கத்திலே இரும் ஓ இயேசுவே நீர் இல்லாமல் நான் வாழ முடியாது தீயோரான வாழ்க்கையிலே வெளிச்சமானிரே உயிரற்ற வாழ்க்கையிலே ஜீவனானிரே தீயோரான வாழ்க்கையிலே வெளிச்சமானிரே உயிரற்ற வாழ்க்கையிலே ஜீவனானிரே என் வெளிச்சமும் நீரே என் ஜீவனும் நீரே எனக்கெல்லாமே நீங்கதானப்பா
teacher, and she gave us enough time for thinking. It was a long song. You have a nice voice. Also a gift of. So, first of all, we have to exactly look to the sentence. What is written? Who loves father and mother, or son and daughter, more than me? It's not fitting for me. So, there's not written, you should not love your mother and father. There's not written, you should not love your son and daughter. There is written, you should love, but more than them, you should love me. Who is me? Who is me? Who is me? Jesus. But Jesus was living 2000 years ago. He's long time, dead and then went to heaven. So how we can love him? More even than your mother and father, or your daughter and son. To love Jesus means to love what he told us. And what he told us, if you want to love me, you have to love the one who needs you most. Because it's very difficult to love a ghost far away. Spirit. But he's telling very clear. What you do for the poorest, you do for me. And that's the reason why in this message of today, the second part is telling, you have to give water who is thirsty. You have to help, give a helping hand who really needs, and not whom you love most. For matron, it's very difficult to love some children who are making always trouble. For me also. Some children easy to love. Small babies, everybody likes to love. Imagine us three and Anka and some of your matron. How they can do to stay with you if they love their mothers and fathers more. They can do. You think sister can join a congregation and stay the whole life in a service for others if she loves father and mother, if she loves the old life? Father and mother is a symbol also for old life, the normal life. Son and daughter is not really only son and daughter, it's just having a family, doing the normal way of living. Then who will be left over for the needed one, like you? Who will be left over? No? If I am staying with my family, if Anka making her family, if she is making, you think she cannot find a boyfriend? Oh, can find. So why she is deciding, okay, I will not love the old life, the normal life. I will not be the classical mother for my children. I will be a mother for all children, for all people in need. And if you think about our sister here, who is now, how many years you are in the congregation? 33. Ayo, age of Lord Jesus, no? 33 years. 33 years in the congregation. It was always a happy time, but sometimes difficult also. No? This is, she don't have her own children. She don't have her own family house. So she's really following the message of today. You can only really love if you get free of this. Free of this. A worry about I have to have more, I have to have a bigger house, my children have to be the more beautiful one, have to go for A level. That's not wrong, that's not bad. But it's only for very few. So if you really want to come close to the message, means to the Word, because the Word became a person. Well, they all know that. The study for you sounds crazy, but to love Jesus means to love what He's teaching us. And what He's teaching us is love the others in need, then you love me. Simple. It's not, even they are doing, yesterday it was very nice for me to see them here, kneeling in the chapel. I think never ever anybody is coming in the afternoon from you kneeling down and praying. So I was standing there and it was for me a gift to see them. Then I know why I'm building this chapel. But this is not how they really make the love for Lord Jesus possible. This is a kind of not going for the petrol station and tanking some energy. Getting connection again. Going deep inside. I think you're all asking why he's praying, why they are praying. In the morning, no? I was sitting on my balcony and listening to their singing. It was wonderful. No? Sun is coming up, they are singing, and neighbors are fighting. Because they love father and mother, son and daughter more. No? Well, they go in the normal life with the fighting, with the jealousy. Then I understood something. And you should also understand, because for me and for Anka, and I think also for the sisters, it's sometimes very sad that you are not even little bit following our example. That you are selfish. No? I have to be the most beautiful. No? I experienced one thing in Sri Lanka. When you have a plate with cakes, no? Anka is a professional, she really knows how to cut this all same size. I cannot. My size is a little bit big, a little bit small. No? I think everything have to learn. No? Then I'm offering. In Germany, what do you think they will take?
Small.
No, middle one.
Ah,
Germans are very clever. No? They don't want to get the blame, but also they don't want to have the smallest one. In Sri Lanka, what you will take? Biggest one. Sure? Think about it. 100% will take the biggest one. So, what is so fascinating for me is there is a story 2000 years old. 2000 years ago, somebody was writing down the story of the life of Lord Jesus. And what is the meaning of his story? He is not writing down. Later they wrote down. I think he was busy like me now. No, I have a big problem to write my diary. No? Sometimes 3-4 days in the back. Because the day is so full with living. So don't have so much time for writing down. And what they are writing down is still fitting for our life. We have mobile phones, we have this and that, internet, no? Everything has, motorbikes. But still, this word, this teaching is truth. Because it's going much deeper. And I want to, normally, if you are inviting somebody and giving the food and giving the entertainment, nah, they have to say thank you. But really from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you for you to come and to join with us and to make us happy by being with us. And now you realize another thing, very important thing in life. Giving is much nicer than taking. It's much nicer, of course, for them, but also in the end it makes you happy. To make somebody happy makes you happy. Try it out. And I want to share also my words with more people. Especially sisters also were asking me. They brought me to the idea. I'm now in the jungle far away and I cannot listen to the words. And I need this also. So, our Anka is sacrificing herself one more time and filming this. This is not easy, always holding. So now 6 times I was doing that. So you also can listen to that. This is now for a while the last time. But it's also because we want to share. It's not because I want to be important. But I think what we are telling here, what we are practicing here, we also should share with more people who are not so lucky to live in such a big family. So let us try to follow a little bit their example, to follow a little bit Anka's example, to follow a little bit the word of Lord Jesus. Love me more than anything else, as anybody else. And show this love by giving the love for the one who needs it most next to you. Let's do it. Amen.
Every person is a gift of God.